Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually test the ramp without anything on it, do a quick video on that, and then we're actually going to get a car in here and put a car on it and see how it performs. That's going up higher than I thought. So it's the last one to lock in place. There you go, so that was just under 2 minutes, and you can see how it locks in place. So the little silver button that Michael showed us earlier will basically lift the mechanism out of the, what would you call those, Mike? Locking sections, would you? Yeah. Locking sections, I'll probably find a different word for that, but you can see how it works. Really, really impressive. It's actually higher than I thought it was going to go up, so I can't wait to get a car on this and see what it's like. So this machine, I wish you could physically see it, because it's, unless you can physically see it, you can't appreciate how well it's made, even down to the way it's welded and the powder coat finish on it. It's beautiful. I don't have any other words than saying it's beautiful. So Michael's now going to show us how the ramp arms work. I can see straight away there's a little release button in there. Go on then, Michael. So you just pull that up and that locks into place, does it? Oh yes, you could just hear that. So if you just take it all the way right around so we can show and there you go, you can see the teeth that the arms swing into and lock in place. So you've got 4 of those arms, obviously, on each side, and the front ones slide backwards and forwards depending on the size of the car that you're actually working, very smoothly. A very well thought out machine. Michael's going to give me a demo of the ramp actually lifting up a Mondeo. I wasn't expecting to have this in today, so my workshop's not laid out how I'd normally have it. So space is a little bit tight, but it's going to be, it'll give you an idea of what it does. So here we go. Let's move you over to Michael. So it's a very low profile. And like I said, you would have seen in the other videos, it's really easy to maneuver. And you can see the clearance you've got there. It also comes with these little lifting attachments, one for each side, or one for each arm that you saw. So another feature to this lift is its different angles for lifting and moving it. You've got the fitting here that's for actual moving, and then you've got a more sort of direct in line with the ramp fitting, and that allows you to slide it right underneath the car. So now we'll start the lifting process. Simple as that. The blue cable that's going on now, that is the bit that releases the ramp when you want to put it down. So it's like your safety lock, and there's the airline. Even though the ramp weighs 270 kilos, once it's underneath the car, you don't need to use the handle. It's quite simple to move it backwards and forwards, as Michael's just shown us. And this means it's easy to put your lifting feet on it. So Michael's just going to talk us or show us through it now. So there's your lifting pad. It's just going to swing the arm around. Hopefully you can see this. It's as simple as that. That slides on. Just put it into position. And it can be adjusted, as you can see. So I'm learning all of this as well as you guys, as you're watching this. So it's a little education video for us both. There you go, and Michael's a busy man and is being called. So that's one of the arms in place. What we're going to do now is put the other 3 in place, and then we're going to lift it. So literally 2 minutes, the car's up. And what we've done here is Michael also makes some wheel mounts, so wheel stands, sorry, that you can put underneath the car. So if you want to have one ramp and you want to move it to somewhere else, you can use these ramps. They come in 50 centimeters and 40 centimeters, is that right?
This is 60
yeah.
and 40.
Okay, so these stands come, that I'm going to show you in a moment, come in a 40 centimeter high or 60 centimeter. And the current ones that we've got here are 60 centimeters. Give you a little idea of height. Oops, wrong way. I am about 5'6", maybe a little bit more. So that's coming, this is a Mondeo, and you can see how high off the ground it is. So you get a really good working height out of it. Nice area to work on the bumper. And there's the stands that I was just talking to you about. So you've got 4 wheel stands, so the car sits on there really easily, which allows you to do anything like the sill area. If you need to get underneath, you can. So now the ramp is obsolete. We don't need it for the next stage. So Michael will pull it out for us, and you'll just see how easy that goes. Do you know everything? So a little safety note on this, because everything, when you're working with products like these, you must always follow the safety rules. Always make sure that the ramp, when you're going to stop it and start working on the vehicle, is locked in one of the locking teeth. All right? Don't have it halfway along, sort of over there in the middle. Make sure it is in one of those locking teeth. Also, Michael just wanted to point out how stable it is on the actual ramp itself. So you can see that there's no movement there. So it is an incredibly strong unit. Everything about this product from PM Tools is just well thought out. It's so easy. Everything, there's no stress, no grief with anything, whether you want to lift it up, you want to move it around. It just flows perfectly. So, you know, my knowledge on sort of scissor lifts or mid lifts is limited, but I've seen them on the internet. And I've done my research, and some of them look really cumbersome and big, and you can't move it around. And for me, if I was, well, I have this now, but if I was looking for one again, this would be definitely something I would seriously consider.